really working,
That's
right?
true, that's true.
It's a lot of external factors, but we got a really hype set that we hinted at earlier. Spritzy, Texas, go from Lubbock. Well, at least goes to school there.
Yeah.
So Spritzy goes to LCU along with some guys like Shigura and Osh9, I believe. So and we're going to be seeing Shu from Colorado, I believe. Always down to travel to Texas, like I mentioned. And looks like we're getting super right into game 1.
Yeah, and this is an interesting matchup because, you know, obviously ZSS can dance around Toon Link, but the issue is that it's not really easy to land on Toon Link. There's always a projectile out, there's a bomb, there's an up tilt. So it's really hard to get a clean opening, which is something that ZSS really needs to find.
For sure. You have to be careful about pressing buttons on Toon Link's shield because you will be holding a bomb. It's almost like Peach in a way, where you're always going to be holding an item in hand, and you're going to get reversal by like a bomb fair or something.
Hey!
Wow.
Go on, Shu. Nice early extension there. I love the neutral B nair up B. Shu getting creative right away.
Super hype. I mean, that was probably the only way she would be able to secure a stock at that percent in that position.
Yeah, right? I can't think of another way that ZSS would have cleaned it up. It's clean stuff there from Shu.
Now we got a couple of CSS goats here. We have Mars here as well. So we got a couple of top rep Zero Suits from really America. I thought she was going to go for a down air. I was so ready. I can't lie.
That's I thought she was going to get the footstool. I'm pretty sure, like, she got one of the Phantom footstool things.
I heard it.
Yeah.
It might have been a Phantom footstool.
Likewise.
Good bear.
With the back air, man, Shu's dominant right now. Just
it's not pretty.
all over Spritzy. The down air as well. Shu's been hit once, and the second time is going to come through in the nick of time, as it's going to allow Spritzy to get back to ledge and tack on his first real piece of damage.
She's playing at a really good space right now. I mean, not really putting herself. That was the only time we really saw her put herself in like a bad position to get comboed. Because Spritzy has those Toon Link combos like down.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. That was risky there from Shu. Wound up off stage on a regrab and just held down on the up B. Was able to tack on even more damage. But yeah, speaking of combos, nice little string there from Spritzy.
A couple of unsafe options being thrown out on Spritzy's shield, so she's getting punished for them, rightfully so. But still maintaining a really big lead right now. She can afford to throw out some risks, right?
That is very true, as the up smash isn't going to connect, and Shu's going to answer right back. Shu is one of the better ZSSs I've ever seen at going really high for an edge guard and taking the early stock.
For sure. It was really good up air. I mean, kind of just calling out, for lack of a better word, like a bot, like a bomb fluff, right? I mean, it happens. Your autopilot happens. No down air. Oh, gets a grab off of it. I didn't know that combo. Dark Angel take notes.
Yeah, right? Yeah, Toon Link has a lot of those where it's like, oh, that two pieces? Sure. I didn't know that.
Yeah, right. Toon Link has so many combos, man. I don't know. Especially with the normals.
Yeah, very, very deep combo bag on Toon Link. As he opens up really strong. The forward air is going to send Shu into a rough spot. And if you don't take the stock, or if you don't get back to ledge safely here, then Spritzy can find himself in a really advantageous position here.
Bringing it back.
Jab? Huh? Interesting stuff coming out from Shu, but 53%, not the biggest advantage. You never know what Spritzy could do with this.
You keep in mind, the way we started this game was Shu up a complete stock and like 120% on Spritzy.
Yeah.
And now we're at even stocks here. Again, Spritzy's one of the best Toon Links in the business to combo with, so this lead is absolutely not safe.
Yeah, Shu had, the opening of this game was two of the most dominant stocks we've seen on tournament.
Yeah.
And Spritzy hasn't really matched with the same type of dominance, but slowly working his way back. He's in this game still. The side B doesn't connect, but great option coverage.
I thought he was going to fall out the fair, man. I was so ready. But that kind of started from when Spritzy was kind of autopiloting, flucking bomb, and got hit by just a side before it. So we've seen a couple of hits like that off stage where his autopilot just kind of just got taken advantage of. But Shu able to close out very dominant game start, but what matters more is how you finish it. Someone wrote that down.
Yeah, Shu had a very strong start there, but ZSS doesn't really have the best way to close out games. You know, so Spritzy's going to be able to stay in these, despite the speed and the mobility being really hard for Toon Link to keep up with. You have to stay so patient.
For sure. We got Smash Ball going on here. Toon Link can play like a mini snake on this stage sometimes, right? You can pluck a bomb, you can keep it on a platform, almost like a grenade, and you control so much space. Like, you can just be dashing back all the way to the corner, and you have such a big threat, like an area range that you can threat.
Yeah, that
like
can make it even harder for ZSS to kind of approach you from the air in the way that she wants to sometimes, as Shu tried to get an up smash out of that barrier. I like the idea, but Spritzy was ready for it.
Yeah, he had a lot of drift on that up B. Oh, come here.
Up B in the corner, takes the stock. Good stuff there from Spritzy.
Catches a ledge jump, it looked like.
Shu is playing patient out of the corner. I think that's what ZSS needs to do in this matchup. You mentioned earlier that Toon can counterplay like Snake in this matchup and control a lot of space. And we're seeing Shu do a really good job working in from a distance and slowly pushing the wall backwards. Another footstool attempt from Shu. I love to see these coming out.
Yeah, that was hype. I mean, you got to apply some pressure. Never make anyone comfortable to be off stage. Oh, hello?
Footstool. Oh, yeah. Shu wanted it. She keeps going for these. Eventually, one of them's going to hit.
Exactly right. I mean, you got to make them uncomfortable. Damn, up to up air. Best Yoshi impression.
That is. And a phenomenal Yoshi impression indeed. Could have fooled me.
Except Toon Link's up tilt doesn't have a blind spot. Anyways.
Yeah, true.
What was that? Weird.
It's actually fascinating how much coverage that move gives, as Shu is going to opt to peace out to the other side of the stage. Get back to stage pretty effectively.
Wow. Parried the Nair, actually able to get a hit off of it too. That didn't always used to happen.
Both these players have such relaxed postures. Like, if you just took their shoulders and up, you wouldn't even guess they were playing. You know what I mean? They're just so relaxed.
It's a part of the game, man. Like, the posture is a big deal. I mean, I got a posture check myself. I can't lie to you now. But it's a big deal, like, making yourself comfortable as possible to compete in a game. I mean, it matters. You got people that bring their little travel pillows to hold their wrist.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean, it matters.
Yeah.
Headphones are equivalently the same thing.
Huge. Yeah, I don't know how people play a tournament like this without headphones. It takes a crazy level of mental focus, as Shu is trying to meet that level of focus and continue to dominate the rest of this set. But Spritzy, with a great grab out of the corner there, has done a good job keeping up with damage. Shu kind of controls when these two players are interacting, but Spritzy's done a good job kind of picking apart Shu's approaches.
For sure. Y'all are phenomenal in there, crossing up and getting both hits in there, almost like Samus does.
Creative options.
Look how scared Shu is.
Shu is really patient in shield there.
Yeah, best thing to do is hold shield. Even though we just saw a kill from Toon Link like that, man.
Dang. Spritzy's looking really good right now. Real tough to hit.
Side
Side is going to get it done, yeah.
Going right through the boomerang, secures a kill.
Now 88%. This is a really tough deficit to make back as ZSS. We'll see if maybe something off stage or something funky can work out. She's been going for a lot of stuff like that.
Big Nair combo. Oh, come here? You're not
No, we don't have the boost kick, but the flip kick is really threatening there, as Spritz kick is eventually able to get himself back to center stage.
If she landed the up air there, the ZSS up air, should have gone a bear off, and that would have been bad. That scared me.
Hey, I like the idea from Shu, though. Down by quite a bit, want to go off stage and take the game?
I wasn't ready. So, equalized game count, 1-1. I mean, very back and forth game two. Spritzy was kind of making like a comeback in the first game, but this one was very back and forth. It was super anyone's game, but you have 5 games to play with, right? You just got to make sure to win the next one, right?
Yeah,
That's the one that really matters.
If Shu hit that down there, I would have said, hey, so damn loud. I would have hey! Dang!
No, it was a hype downer. It was a hype downer. I don't care.
Right? It's like the...
Never make him comfortable. That's the message, you know?
Because now Spritzy's going to be thinking about that later.
Yeah.
Have to hold on to an option
He's
a
going to be
little bit
pooping his diaper every time he gets his left stage.
A little bit of DQ.
Big up smash. Oh, just kidding. Doesn't work.
Yeah, small up smash. This is bad.
Hype downer. Okay.
What an extension from Shu. The fastball can't find the second fair. The boost kick was misdirected. That could have been huge, but Spritzy just couldn't find the upset.
Good fair. I mean, she's been seeing how she has been swinging at disadvantage a lot. Big bear. Wow.
I love the way Shu goes for those side Bs, man. She gets a lot of really early stocks going for those.
For sure. I mean, it's no drawback, really. You're not in danger of dying if you have all your resources, which she's really good at keeping track of. And it calls out like a couple of the autopilot bomb pulls, right?
Yeah, right. It's pretty decent coverage, and then there's ooh nice extension there for Spritzy. With that side B, it's not so laggy that you can't follow up off. You know, like if someone goes so deep, then you can back air it afterwards. You know, it's solid. Ooh, a nice up B from Shu is going to be able to even up stocks before Spritzy takes too big of a lead.
Yep. Up B, the frames on it was nerfed towards the end of the patches. In terms of like how fast it came out and I think the horizontal range of it, So, but a fresh up B will absolutely still kill at
Certainly.
a very solid percent. It's her best kind of tool, like raw killing tool almost.
Yeah, it just takes some. I was gonna say consistency, but
Yeah.
maybe not always with the way people fall out of
Consistency?
it. but-
Nah. She has a hard time agreeing with that word.
Yeah, exactly. ZSS and consistency do not get along very well, but Shu was getting out there. Nice flip kick to take it. And she wanted to go for another extra thing to convert it, but she said no.
Yeah. She was waiting
Actually-
for the bomb to detonate.
Ah,
but
true. Good thought.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Just putting herself in a spot where if the bomb explodes, the flip kick was ready for it.
She's ready for it, right?
Covering everything, yeah.
Good job getting out the corner. Whoa.
Just call
Try to
back.
jab, but
Take that
caught
here.
the thing.
Ooh, another
This character's
up air.
better than Yoshi, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Toon Link's up till up air is extremely consistent. It kills even
Ridiculous.
earlier for sure.
Great
Speed.
down air.
Shu trying to get out there with the back air. I like the idea.
Oh, that roll sucks. Oh, misses it.
He's trying to catch something high. Okay, great option coverage there from Spritzy. Nowhere to go for Shu.
Toon Link's tech chasing on the ground is so good. I
Right?
mean, just
That's
wow.
a jump. Yeah.
That would have killed.
Ooh! Good coverage there from Shu as the back air is going to get it done. Just great coverage, getting out there, making it really, really hard for Spritzy to make their way back to ledge.
For sure. I mean, she's such a good edge guarder. Always applying the pressure. Does it in a very safe manner, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be going out there willy-nilly. It's got to be calculated, right? But securing the stocks when it matters. I mean, you make up for ZSS's like inability to be consistent sometimes on killing, and she kind of matches that like, disadvantage by just being aggressive all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Shu's ability or consistency at getting out deep and taking early stocks with ZSS is, I think, my favorite thing about the way that she plays. There's not a lot of ZSSs that can take stocks with the same amount of consistency as Shu.
Right. It's a lot of conditioning, you know,
Yeah,
tech
for sure.
chasing, conditioning between Zairs and airs, things like that. So it's not willy-nilly like a bomb out of shield, for example.
Yeah, you don't really get a lot of just random stray stuff. You know, everything is within the context of the match, but god damn, Spritzy, what an extension.
Huge bomb fair. Throwable crom jab, as someone told me. Okay, this is crazy.
Ooh. Dang.
Look at the situation. Like, Young Link is such a different comboer compared to Toon Link, right? First of all, you don't have the same normals at all.
Yeah. It's like a
Different type
really
of bomb.
interesting set of moves. You know what I mean? It's like you almost wouldn't think that they synergize so well with each other, but they very much do.
Yeah, she
As
scraps.
Doing a great job catching all of Shu's options, but just phenomenal drift to be able to hold on to that stock.
Yeah.
Shu being alive right now is a miracle, and it won't be enough to take the stock.
Yeah, great job mixing that drift. They didn't play on Smashville in the last game, right? They played on PS2, I want to say? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they went back to Smashville, which was really curious.
Ooh. What a parry there from Spritzy. Oh, the up B. Oh, the bomb saved her.
bomb.
That's crazy.
That would have super killed. Big lead Spritzy's mounting for himself, right? It's hard for ZSS to get the space that she needs on the stage, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
right.
She needs to be able to maneuver around bomb.
Shu just got so deep off stage and the up air did it. Yeah, as you mentioned, like, it's been really tough for Shu to find the space. She did so pretty effectively earlier on in the set, but now off stage, this could be scary. The boost kick threatened, but Spritzy just barely avoided it. He takes a deep breath.
She had it. Very clutch, capitalizing on the scramble situation there pretty much. Spritzy able to get that stock. It just feels like ZSS needs the ability to disengage, right? And you just really just do not have that space. Look how much space Boomerang covers. Even just bomb, holding and shield, that's half the stage. Just holding bomb and shield.
Yeah, Zerosis likes to kind of wax and wane her gameplay. She comes in and comes out and fades back and forth very effectively. But in this matchup, you just kind of have to always be stepping forward and aggressing. As
Good
the
Zara.
Zara is going to get a little bit more aggressive off stage. Shu tries to chase him further. Doesn't work out, though.
Doesn't react well on that first hit of fair, but gets a bear on the tech chase.
That was a great F tilt from Shu to keep herself out of harm's way, but it won't last for too long as Spritzy is able to put damage right back on.
Good fair.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the boost kick is going to take it. Now Shu is looking to clean this up in 4. Does not want to go the distance against Spritzy, who has really been matching the output pretty effectively.
Definitely. I mean, really good on her. Spritzy was on that stock difference for a while, the 2-1. So really good on Shu, not letting the lead bleed, I guess.
Right, yeah, not letting things snowball, staying very much in it. But now Spritzy just covers options so well on the ground. And now a great parry, and up air. It's going to be the weak hit, as Shu is able to hang on to life at 130%. How do you find the ground? Finally able to do it despite Spritzy's phenomenal coverage of that platform. Be careful off stage. The down air finds the connection this time.
Hype. Okay, 1 for 2, but it's the one that matters the most.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean?
It was the same thing, the buzzer beater.
It's a buzzer beater.
Came through yet
oh my
again.
god, my hair's a mess. I'm so
What a hot down air. That was exciting.
It was exciting. No, good down air. I mean, she always has the idea in her head to go for down air edge guards, but glad to see that she actually, you know,
this
went
time,
to set off of it.
I'm not lying to you when I say, oh, we're going to watch these replays first. We're not going to cut it to them, right? Check these replays. Here's the first down air, I believe. Oh, no, that was the back air. That was the back air. Yeah. The first down air was earlier on in the set.
Yeah, that was the second game.
Yeah,
but, I mean, Spritzy played really well.
Yeah, Spritzy played phenomenally in a matchup that's pretty damn hard. And, yeah, Shu with a massive deficit here needed to find that down air. And, man, just great timing to find it.